Welcome to class Programming and Problem Solving. We are discussing object-oriented programming. In it, we are learning how to write programs for object-oriented features. Today, we will discuss about features of object-oriented programming, and in that, we will look more and more about methods. So, let's have a look again for the features of object-oriented programming. It's class, object, methods, inheritance, polymorphism, data encapsulation, and data heading. Now we will start with methods. Methods are also called as functions, which are associated with class. So we can write several routines in the form of methods. Normally, methods are used to operate on class data. Whatever variables were defined inside class, to operate on that variables, it is necessary to define methods. Only methods or functions of class can have access to data of that class. No any other mean to access data of class outside class. Every object can have different data associated with it. Now we discussed in previous video lecture that methods can be associated with object and methods can be associated with class. So object can have different data, different methods associated with it. In Python, object-oriented programming mainly it contains three types of methods, three types of functions in the class: a constructor method, object method, and class method. Let's have a look for one example. The same class student. See the way I have defined function. Its name is double underscore in it double underscore, and it contains argument self comma a comma b. Now these two arguments do not have any impact on it, but the name self with argument is having impact. So this is a class method, but the name indicates it is a constructor. So normally we are defining constructor in Python with this name. So if there is a function in Python in a class with the name double underscore in it double underscore, then it is by default constructor. Speciality of constructor we will see through the example. This is data associated with method. Now this is another function I am defining in the class, define display. So if we have a look for the argument list, there is no argument to this display function. So this is simple class method. And this is third function I am having inside class, show, having one argument, and name of that argument is self. So if any function is having argument name self, then it is object function. Remember, don't think that when we are defining object method, then there should be only single argument and that name should be self. It is not the case. We can have multiple arguments, but if first argument name is self, then that is object method or object function. So this is the way I am creating object, but if you have a look, this object is created with class by passing some parameters. So this is nothing but the call of constructor. We will see in detail. For example, then I am calling class method and then I am calling object method. So this is again creating a class, name of class, naming convention should be followed. This is constructor method, this is class method, and this is object method. This is call of constructor, this is call of class, and